Your names are going to go into the super duper computer very shortly. And well, I'm looking at my super duper computer now because I'm very proud and privileged to be joined by Beth Jenkins of the Aloud charity this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
You are more than welcome. We were just talking off air, and it turns out that I know quite a substantial part of your cohort of choir leaders for the Aloud charity. Whether that's Sarah Bembo's been involved, Jessica Robinson, who's been a guest here on the Breakfast Show before, Tiffany up on Aberystwyth, Yori and Paul, all these names who I know really, really well. And well, because of that, I feel that I can talk with some foundation as to I know how enjoyable the sessions are going to be. In a nutshell, Beth, what is the Aloud charity first? We'll start off big, broad brush for those that might not be aware.
Yeah, so we're an organisation that has different activities. We've got Only Boys Allowed, Only Girls Allowed, Only Kids Allowed. So lots of different activities under the Aloud charity. And our aim is to support young people to be able to express themselves, be able to come along to different activities, expose themselves to different opportunities, and work with professionals in the music area.
Amazing. And of course, this all stems from what was the massive Only Men's Allowed. It's a bit smaller these days now as well. But the opportunities that's been given through Craig, who now leads the organisation, they are given wonderful opportunities. I know they've recorded albums in the past, and you're always looking at different ways to give these experiences to young people.
Yeah, absolutely. They've had incredible opportunities, especially in the West. They last year they performed with Only Men Allowed in Cardigan Castle, and that was an incredible experience for them. They were all on the stage, and Only Men Allowed came on after them, and they really loved it. And they get to do lots of different sort of Christmas concerts. They did in Brecon Cathedral. They've been abroad performing. There's so many different opportunities that they get to have and be a part of as part of Only Boys Allowed and Only Girls Allowed and Only Kids Allowed. So there's a lot there. So we're always trying to give them and provide them incredible opportunities so that they can grow and build their confidence, make friends. It's all about and also improving their well-being. It's it's really important to us that we have a safe space for them to come and express themselves and enjoy themselves.
And that safe space is really important. Weekly rehearsals. If someone was to turn up to a weekly rehearsal, what kind of things could they expect?
So they always start off with games. There's always games, there's always introductions. And if you're a new member, you're always very much welcome in the space. So it's always about getting to know different members, playing games, warming up. And it's very much a space to play for that first half an hour before they really get into learning some of the new songs or brushing up on some of the old ones, getting ready for performances. So very much an enjoyable space. But it's led by two choir leaders usually, but the members are very much involved. They get involved in the games, they suggest things they want to do. So it's really great. It's a lovely space.
I love that. I didn't know that there was a dedicated time for game playing. I love the sound of that. And
Always.
Yeah, always. Give us an idea of the kind of the repertoire, the types of songs that they sing, and the variety and the range.
Yeah, so we do try and keep it very much a variety across the board. So it's very much traditional Welsh songs are in there, but also pop songs and musical theatre. So again, it's kind of led by the boys. What sort of music do they like to listen to? We always ask them, what kind of things do you want to learn? I think the most recent one is a John Legend song. So it's very varied. But then you've also got Calon Lan and all of those songs as well mixed in. So it's really varied.
What I love as well is that it's led by proper bona fide musicians in the likes of your Pauls and your Yoris and your Jessica Robinson, who just happens also to be Cardiff Singer of the World finalist. The arrangements that are put to these boys as well, they often provide a different twist on these popular songs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's very much Craig who takes the lead on that and makes sure that it's all the arrangements are done and they're suitable for the boys, and it's very much in his domain, just making sure that that's all set up and ready. But it is exciting because it's a bit of a twist on what they may have already learned in school or in other settings. It just makes it that little bit different for them, a little bit more challenging, which is good.
Yeah. Now, Only Aloud charity operates throughout Wales. We're here in Pembrokeshire. If anyone's interested, you've already mentioned Only Boys, Only Girls, Only Kids. If people are interested in West Wales, what's an offer here in Pembrokeshire and surrounding areas?
Yeah, so in West Wales, we've got 3 Only Boys Allowed choirs, and they're in Aberystwyth, Cardigan and Haverfordwest. and we've got the Only Girls Allowed, which is West based, the entire of West. So we move around West Wales every month. They're monthly rehearsals. So with the boys, it's Haverfordwest, and they rehearse in Vision Arts on Thursday evenings. So everyone's welcome to come along. They're from 6:30. We love new members. We'd love to welcome more boys into the choir, and just keep providing that opportunity for them.
Yeah, and so it starts 6:30. How long roughly are rehearsals? I'm thinking about parents on taxi duty at the moment.
It's 6:30 till 8:30.
Nice. So full 2 hours with those games at the beginning, to sing through that repertoire as well, and then monthly rehearsals for the girls. I suppose once you've signed up, you know where the next location is in good time, and you can make those arrangements as well. And you might be thinking, well, how much is this?
It's completely free. It's entirely free. So it's free to join. There's no auditions. We welcome everybody. We have a regional rehearsal with all 3 choirs once a term, and again we cover the transport for that. So there's no kind of there's no outlay or cost to you whatsoever. So yeah, we're welcome and open to everybody.
That's amazing. And in fact, I happen to know, I think due to other commitments and college and bits and pieces, I actually know 3 of the members there, and I've performed with the boy that's on the picture that you sent us as well. He did Into the Woods. He performed one of the songs there a couple of, it must have been February last year, maybe, or maybe even before that. Wonderful voices, and they're trained to as you say, it's not auditioning, but the talent that you have in these choirs is incredible.
It is incredible, and I think the journey from when they come to that first rehearsal and seeing them grow is incredible. You know, from day one they might be a little bit shy, they might feel nervous because they don't know anybody, but actually as they get to know the choir leaders and all the other members and learning these new skills, you know, that confidence really grows, and those performances really pushes that growth in them.
Yeah, well, Rachel Mullett here is saying that her grandson and granddaughter both sing with the Allowed Charities. They've had so much fun and travelled to some great concerts, and social skills, social network, community, all of that comes with being part of a choir. What are I lead a choir for adults in Haverhub and Haverfordwest. What's the age the only boys and only girls allowed?
So it's secondary school age, so from year 7 up to year 13. So that's kind of the amount, can't get my words out. The ages for both of them, for girls and boys.
Amazing. And before I ask where people can find all the details, are there any plans, any plans for 2024? Or in January, I imagine that there's strategic meetings are taking place to give these experiences, make them rich and full. What are the plans? Are you able to give us a bit of an inside scoop?
Yes, we have a lot planned for this year. A few things we can't mention, but very, very much planning something at the end of the year. So a Christmas concert, a big Christmas concert with all of the Allowed groups. So getting everyone together, because that's always amazing. There's something happening this summer, which I won't talk too much about just in case, but I'll let you know. And in between that, we have lots of little concerts in the region. So we aim to give them smaller opportunities in their areas, but also bigger opportunities in Wales and the UK as well.
It's amazing. I think last year you were looking for chaperones because you were ferrying everyone up to Theatr Clwyd up in North Wales. So everyone went on a bit of a road trip up to North Wales as well.
Yeah, and we had the coronation. So some of the boys performed at the coronation as well.
Of course they did. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Like experiences for a lifetime. That is incredible. So if people want to find out more information, where can they head to? Whether that's for the boys or the girls, and even the kids if they know other people nearer to one of them as well.
Yeah, so the website is allowed.cymru. If you type that in, you'll go straight to the website and everything is in there. You've got all of the groups and then you'll find all the different choirs. But if you've got anyone in Haverfordwest or in the West that want to get in touch, there's a dedicated OBA email address, which is obawest@theallowedcharity.com.
Amazing. Beth, thank you so much for joining us this morning and giving us insight as to the Allowed Charity as a whole and what's available here in West Wales. And just to re-emphasise what Rachel said, it does their confidence so much good, but in a fun way. And while I mentioned those names of people I'm familiar with, I have no doubt that they are incredible fun. I remember actually still being in Vision Arts when everyone was turning up and the atmosphere was lovely. Everyone getting on with each other, the choir leaders helping emphasize that fun element before getting down to the work of learning these songs. It's great. Beth, thank you so much, and please do let us know about these events that are coming up, particularly those that are happening in Pembrokeshire, because we'd love to shout out about them as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. It was lovely to chat to you.
You're welcome. Oh, in fact, I don't know how many. We might only have Christmas songs, but I'm fairly certain I'm doing this live now. I should have really prepped. I'll tell you what we'll do. I know that we've got only. We'll go for one of these. Surely we've got something that we can do here. Oh, we'll put a little bit of this on, shall we? We're going to go for Only Men Allowed. The only one that we've got on my fingertips is Ava Maria. So we're going to play. Yeah, we'll play that out a little bit just to get people. This is a more of a traditional tune, but as you mentioned, they do pop songs as well, but with that little twist. Bethan, thank you so much for joining us. Only Men Allowed for you now. It's 9:45. The winner of today's prize draw for Unscramble coming up next.